BAU.
That's true. That's true. Konnichiwa, niggas.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, let's get into that shit, bro. Because
let me just start off by saying that I do appreciate Daemons, because anytime you feel like you have something figured out, you don't. You don't. You know, it's just like, we're just going to throw this in there. So you thought you had us figured out, but you don't. It's really Full Metal Alchemist all over again.
So honestly, speaking of Full Metal, did anybody else appreciate that they threw in the Full Metal Alchemist in the background
with the dog watching
and the worst scene and the worst of all?
Bro, round of applause. That foreshadowing, bro, because realistically, that was them saying, yo, some bad shit's about to happen. And like, because I didn't know if they were just throwing little Easter eggs in, but nah, they like, this is a fucked up scene and some more fucked up shit's about to happen. Like,
the writing is definitely elite right now with Daemons, because there was no action really going on, but it was still a tense episode, bro.
There was no action, and I could rewatch that episode happily right now. Like, the way that thing was like...
I was wrong last week. Apparently, you can't sense your other half. Like, you just don't know where that person is.
No, you were right. You were right. They said they can. He was like, oh, I know, we can... They said it. They were like, you were definitely right.
What?
I feel like you don't be listening sometimes, bro.
No. Because what I heard was, I heard the Daemon pair saying, we're going to help you find your other half.
Yeah, they're going to help you find
like,
the conversation. The conversation before that, when they have found out that he left, he was like, he can sense his other half, so he went to go look for her. And then Wright was like, yeah, you can always sense your other half, even if no matter how far you are, you're gonna have you're gonna have a strong connection with your other half.
Yeah, nigga, you was 100% right. Like,
bro, and I missed that part. Like I said, today was crazy. Yo, when you sent your outline today, I didn't watch anything, so I was speeding through everything that I needed to watch.
I'm not gonna lie. Daemons, bro. Like, bare minimum, you have to watch Daemons. Like,
but you know what? I will say, in Nigu's defense, pushing it up one day really did, like, there's a lot of anime. I had to binge a lot of anime in just today. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
I did.
I
watched like 3-4 episodes today.
So I missed that part. Okay, so I wasn't cool. Bang.
No. I mean, it's that up schedule is kind of it really be like I'm literally like stopping watching, like,
you better get some on this trip, motherfucker.
Anyway, but yeah.
I mean, let's just get ahead of it and cancel next week's episode, because Andrew's not going to watch anything.
Nigga, what you mean? I watched.
Come back Thursday. The fuck,
bro?
He got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. He better catch up.
Nigga. That's a regular.
Get ahead. He said get it. Yeah, he ain't watching nothing Monday through Thursday.
Nah, he's projecting, bro. Ron gonna have some bullshit going, bro.
Yeah, you trying to cancel early, bro. Just say the truth. Just tell the truth, bro.
Nah, I just know how it go. When you get back from a trip, you're gonna need a day to recover.
And he still got Saturday and Sunday and Monday daytime.
But he got minions.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
I do this, bro. Ask what episode of Jobless Reincarnation I'm on.
0.
Episode 3. Episode 3.
Episode 12, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Say a word. Say swear to God.
Word to your mother, B. Anyway.
Okay.
He lying like shit.
Nah, but that was my priority, bro. I didn't watch. Like, that's why I had to watch everything today. I've just been binging to the best of my ability. Jobless.
All right, so we're gonna talk about that later if we can. But we gotta talk about this Daemons episode. Like, so I know we already kind of decided like how we felt about it. But I think is it safe to say, I don't know about you, nigga, but I know Panda and I just confirmed like we thoroughly enjoyed this episode. You did too, or you were kind of like,
yeah. I started off by saying I really appreciate, how when you think you have something figured out, you don't. Like,
when you were saying that, what were you referring to? Like, cause the nigga's Daemon, his other half. I kind of guessed that. Like, once I saw the moth, I was like, oh, this must be the Kagamori niggas. I didn't know it was the other half. I was like, oh, it's a moth, so I know it's him.
Well, I'll take it. I'll take it before we even get there. They kind of led you into him being in the woods alone, thinking something's going to happen, and then it's like, nah, nothing happened.
He just wanted to think. Bro just wanted to really think, bro.
But you're like, damn, is something going to happen? And they're just like, nope,
nah,
it's not.
And then they touched the hearts of all the dog owners, because like, yo, that dog was literally like every other dog. When you down and out, your man's best friend is always gonna be right next to you, bro. Like, just yeah, exactly. I was like, yo, I understand that, bro. Like, no matter what type of mood you in, your dog is always gonna be there. You know that I appreciated that.
Low key, I think Yuru's dad kind of favors Dara a little bit.
Yeah, I agree.
I think they kind of look alike.
I feel like it's Dara with red eyes.
Yeah, I think they kind of look alike.
But do you think it's the artwork of the?
I mean, yeah, it definitely is. It's a combination. It's like the base outline. It's like the base outline of a character, and just give him different features. But I do say like Dara and his dad do really, really look alike. Besides just like the,
I don't know if it's just the artwork.
Because Yudu don't really look like his dad. You know what I mean?
You don't think it's kind of intentional that they did that? That the artwork is like, because they could have made them look very different if they wanted to.
So you're trying to say they're brothers?
They could, but I just don't know. Is what I'm saying.
You trying to say they're brothers?
Yeah.
Maybe from the same
could
clan.
Be. I mean, with this anime, who knows? You know what I mean? Yeah, they are. They are from Higashi Village. They all are from Higashi Village. But I mean, with Daemons, bro, I don't put anything. At this point, I'm done trying to guess and figure shit out. But this episode, like you were talking about, Panda, like when the moth turned into a little thing, it was like, dude.
I was like, that shit kind of had me like, oh shit.
Yeah, because I'm just like. But once he was able to like yell, it kind of confirmed to me that he didn't really have like, remember, because Yudu was like, he doesn't have any murderous intent whatsoever. And he kind of proved he didn't. He wasn't trying to kill him because he had plenty of opportunities to do so. You know what I mean?
Nah, but the uncle is sus. He's sus.
The uncle,
the dude who set him up, the owner of the Daemons, who was like,
oh, I forgot he was the uncle. I forgot he was the uncle. I honestly forgot his relationship.
He was like, I'm not going to let this person see my Daemons yet. He's too analytical.
Yeah. They do such a good job with Yudu because I've been praising Yudu from early in this anime, but they continue to do it. Like when he got transported, bro, he was calm. He was calm and still just assessing everything, bro. Like he is such a great written character, man.
He's a GOAT MC, bro. Like he is a GOAT. How he's written, bro, he is a GOAT MC, bro. And he's written so consistently. He's not had one inconsistent moment.
He doesn't waver. He doesn't waver.
They introduced him. And I'm gonna take it back again. And this is, I think, the writing of the creator. But Yuru hasn't. This isn't what I appreciate a lot. Is this isn't one of those like you have to train and get stronger anime. No, like he's pretty much like I'm not gonna say peaked, but the level he's at, he hasn't really gone much past that level, if at all. Right?
Yeah. He's just I get what you're saying. How he was brought up is just good enough for him to survive right now. His only like hindrance is just learning this modern world. That's really it. Other than that, his instincts alone makes him very capable to fight by himself. And like him having Daemons is just even more dangerous. You know what I mean?
I think there's also him not having the power of seal right now is like extremely beneficial to his character and the development. And like because everyone that he encounters, they're going to be hesitant to do anything fatally to him because they don't want him coming back with the power of seal. So it's just like I think they're better off leaving him in the state that he's in, just as a daemon wielder without the power, rather than killing him.
You know what's also interesting? They added another layer to that because his daemons are the natural enemy of like, that's why at the end the blade wielder was said, all right,
Seal was like,
yeah, you're the natural enemy of Seal. So even if I kill Yuru right now, or even if he dies right now, Seal might not make a contract to him because he's in a contract with the Daemons that is the natural enemy of Seal. So it might be like, yo, it's too risky to even kill him right now.
Yeah.
This story is
good writing. It's such good writing. And if you don't pick up on little things like that, and if you don't go back to other episodes and like, you don't appreciate Daemons if you're only watching it for the action. If you're only watching it for the action, you will never appreciate Daemons, man. They're doing such a great job with their writing. It's so, oh my God.
It is. Mm-hmm. It is. Like, I'm curious why they would make a contract with him, knowing what they know. His Daemons.
Well, because they can't. From what I understand, I don't think they have a choice, because just like the perfect example, the Daemons that wear the mask and the regular clothes, their blood just accidentally got on them, and they were forced to be that dog's master. You know what I mean? Like, so the Daemon, it's not really the Daemon's choice to be to serve their master. If the master picks them, the master picks them, and that's that. You know what I mean?
Well, wasn't Dara like, yo, former contract? Was it Dara who was like, yo, former contract?
Yeah, Dara told him.
And he was like, no, yo, put it in the other slot. Like, you know, you remember like
exactly. Yeah, the little comedy thing. Yeah, when he, it was all. It's just as long as you give them, I guess you give a Daemon blood, you're instantly in that contract. The Daemon doesn't have the choice.
That's why his existence is so crazy, because he like breaks all of the rules of this world by being the master of right and left.
Yeah,
like there's
that's what makes him so dangerous right now.
Out of whack in this anime right now.
He's one of those characters. Depending on where Daemons goes, and like who knows how long of a series it's going to be. But I don't know if you've seen like a few. Like, yeah, hopefully it is long. I'm actually hoping it is long. But you ever seen like one of those posts where it's like,
hey, yo, my God,
yo. We were talking about episodes, all right? Shut the hell up.
I hope so.
Anyway, you ever seen the post where they were talking about like which world, I'm paraphrasing it, but it's like, which world is lucky that MC wasn't a villain? And I feel like Yuru is going to make that list. You know what I mean? Because it was like Sailor Moon. Because a lot of people don't realize how broken Sailor Moon is. You know what I mean? Naruto. I can't remember the whole list, but there was a lot of characters where it's just like, yo, if they were villains, how do you beat them? You know what I mean? And I feel like Yuru is on that list, depending on how the story goes.
It's just because there's no check to him right now.
Mm-hmm.
No, he owns the checks and balances. He has
That's what I'm saying. He can check his sister if he wanted to.
Yeah, like
nobody can check him right now.
Yeah, and
nobody check Yuru, bro.
Yuru, yo, I fuck with Yuru, yo. He's about to be one of my favorite MCs, bro. I can't wait to see where this story goes. I cannot wait to see where this story goes, for real.
And it's like he's OP and not OP at the same time, which is just like why I appreciate it so much. Because like, realistically, he's just a really good hunter. He doesn't rely on his Daemons at all. He's dangerous just as a singular individual. He's dangerous.
But even the sword user was afraid of him from the very first introduction. He was like, I'm just gonna dip out. Like,
he was like, get out of here.
Yeah, he was like, nah, this ain't gonna go the way I think it's gonna go.
But it just goes to show you,
cold, bro. That scene when they cut the lights on,
and he cut the lights on, he's just waiting there, bro. He just waiting there, like, yeah, I'm here. What up? Like, his powers. But that goes to show how much respect you have for Yuru, because we see this motherfucker is dangerous, bro. But he still had the adherence to like, I'm gonna fall back right now. I'm gonna fall back right now, and I'll hand this another time. Like, yeah.
The way it ended
Daemons,
too, though. Like, did you guys stick around for like the preview of the next episode?
No.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't. What did it say?
When I think one of the voice lines was smell the blood of Yuru's parents on him, and I'm just like, that just makes it more complex. So I'm just,
Do you think Yuru takes? Because remember, he asked him, "Do you want to die?" Do you think Yuru actually says yes? Like, do you think that could be a twist? Like, he's like, you know what? At this point, fuck it. Like, y'all motherfuckers keep hunting me. Y'all keep killing my village.
nah,
No.
fuck that bitch.
Okay, so here's a better question.
Who do you think's gonna win
How
the
do you
fight?
think?
Out of left.
Oh nah, Yuru. No, I think left
Because
wins.
I don't think Wright's gonna interfere.
I don't think Wright's going to interfere, but bro, left is actually my singular favorite Daemon, bro. Like,
yeah, 100%. Because she
I like
about
her
that life.
demeanor.
The way she
Yo,
just
she
walked
about
up like,
action.
I accept.
Ooh.
I accept. I was like, yo, I'm not gonna lie. She got a little sexy to me because of that.
Like low key, out of muscular. Hold on, let me close this door. out of
You don't want to see a random slipper flying through the frame.
Oh shit!
out of like, I had it was
You ain't got to stutter.
Star just got
stuttering, he's
got the
stuttering,
throne
he's stuttering.
taken, bro. Star of the Stripes. She just got knocked off the throne, bro. Like,
Oh, I remember when you brought that into the group chat, yo. You got a thing for little muscular women, bro. I'm worried about you.
There's a Mount Rushmore that doesn't even have 4 people on it, but they just got a +1, bro.
Nah, but always here's confession. From the introduction of Left, right? So from the introduction of Left, I always said to myself, she oddly kind of cute, like. But I was like,
just say it, bro. Stop trying to be reserved, bro.
I was like, I can't do it. But then after today's episode, I was like, nah, she on the list. She on the list.
1000%, bro. And
Yo,
not even just making the list. Like,
yeah,
she
Left. She could get it.
It's just the personality is just so dope to me.
Exactly,
she grew up in the
bro.
Bronx. I'm telling you, that's what it is.
Hey, nah, that's a Brooklyn chick, 100%. She a Brooklyn chick. Because Bronx hoes, they be dirty. My girl Left ain't dirty.
I mean, she is made of stone.
She clean stone though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, stone shine.
But
that's polished.
Back to your question about who you think wins. Going back to the question about who you think wins. It's a complicated answer, right? Because when you really think about it, it's still 2-on-1, right? Because he has 2 swords, but his powers are still kind of limited because one of them, I can't remember which sword it is, but one of them creates the portal, right? So he can't really use one while that portal is being like occupied right now. You know what I mean?
It's not occupied though.
Yeah, but he never brought it back because Yuru, the person he transported, is still over there. Because remember the other episode when he cut out the fat nigga and transferred the part of the fat nigga back to, he was like, well, I can't really do anything now. My transportation is gone.
So a better
he did
question.
the same thing with Yuru, so now his powers are back online. Like, he opened that spot.
Oh,
like
so once he opened it, it came back to okay.
Like, he sealed it when he like when Yuru got to that exact spot, the same way he did that. Like, now Yuru's where he needs to go. He's done. He can't go back there.
Right.
Yeah.
But he transported Yuru back there instead of himself or something like that.
Okay.
So
I'm tracking.
I'm torn because I don't think we've seen the full extent of Right and Left's power. But based on what we saw, I think that she could lose this fight.
I think she will lose for the story. And the other reason, for the same reason why you're saying, I say the same thing about the sword user. The quiet sword, we haven't seen what that one can do yet. We just know their abilities. Like one is
Kill
for
niggas.
vertical slicing. Like like he uses them to like slice, but there still has to be another power. And that quiet one literally really hasn't really said a word. Like we don't really know what that sword's power is yet, and we might actually see it this coming episode.
Well, don't we though? Because
I
one
think
is
we
for
know the power.
transporting, the other is for actually killing. Like one he used to like, or at least that's what I assume.
Wait.
But that's my thing though. So she's
I think-
real quick. My bad, nigga. But like, if it's just for killing, left and right are stone. A sword ain't gonna slice them. You see what I mean? Like, if they're just if your power is just you slice really sharp, like left and right are stone.
Are we sure
Maybe, but
that
the
it's a
sword
killing
is a
sword?
demon.
Are we sure
Say
that
it
it's
again?
a killing sword? Because I said, are we sure the other sword is like a killing sword? Because if we go back to
we're not
the
sure.
infiltration episode, if he's the one behind that, that's not the transport sword that he used to make the gate, like to create this the fate gate.
The powers can be. I think the powers are very. So here's my theory, and I could
But they
be wrong
did
because
see,
right now
they did see a line, so he did cut something. It is really
Yeah.
sharp, but I don't think it's
Remember
necessarily a killing sword.
Yeah, so remember a few episodes ago, I think it depends, and this is all theory. I could be wrong. Remember a few episodes ago where I was like, I think it depends on how he slices, like vertical or horizontal. You know what I mean? And that decides like if it kills or just opens up a portal. Maybe if he doesn't do a vertical or horizontal slice and it's any other thing but vertical or horizontal, then it's a slicing sword. You know what I mean? Because like you ever realize when he does his killing, he kind of does like diamond forms, like star forms. It's never like a straight line.
I haven't seen him
thought it
kill
was like-
anyone that's not irregular. I've only seen him kill regular niggas.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This is gonna be his power is very confusing. We really don't know how his swords work. I think that's the thing. They've thrown so much different forms of slashing at us with him that we don't know the rules to his powers yet. And he's doing a good job of not showing his hand.
And we only seen him on screen kill people who can't see Daemons. He did kill a Daemon wielder and their Daemons off screen, but he off screened them. So we don't know, but his confidence it's like, this nigga is he's too
He's
confident.
definitely a problem. He's definitely a problem.
He's a problem.
It's either he's too confident or he just doesn't know how strong left and right is. He just doesn't know.
Everybody knows about left and right.
He knows
though.
a lot, bro.
Everyone
he
knows
knows a
about
lot.
him, but no one was around when they were roaming around 400 years ago. So they
that's
just
true,
know
too.
stories.
The
and
story,
shit
the
like
history.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think
for
people
the sake
really
of
know. Like,
for the sake of fandom, I want left to win. I can't see my boo get beat up, but like I think for the story, left gonna lose.
because he wants to kill left. So that if he kills left, that didn't make sense to me, because if he kills left,
remember
Yuru will
he's
still
working.
go unchecked. But I'm saying
he's
Yuru will
working
still
with
go unchecked.
True, but he's not caring about that. Remember, he's hired by the uncle and the other dude. So I think right now the plan is kill left. Meanwhile, they're asking you do you want to die? You know what I mean? If they can kill left, they have a better chance of him getting a contract with Seal. If they can agree.
Wait, why do you guys keep saying contract with Seal? I thought this was just something.
No, when you have to think, when Asa died, she went up to break, and they formed like for her to come back to life. That's why her eyes always like that's why she has it big like that.
Is Break a Daemon?
Yeah, Break and Seal are Daemons.
I don't. That's not. They haven't explicitly said that.
I thought they said that when they showed the deal, when they showed the contract with Asa. I could be wrong. I thought I heard them say like Break and Seal were Daemons themselves.
Whether I can neither confirm nor deny. I can't remember if they're actual I would say
Asa, she formed a contract already with Daemons. That's not Break.
Yeah.
She has the yin and the yang one.
Yeah.
So how if they're you can't have a contract with two different Daemons, as far as I know.
Says who?
Yeah. Where'd you hear that rule?
I mean, we've never seen it, and they never said that you could.
They never said you couldn't.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm just saying. Sorry, I'm just
that's
playing devil's
fair.
advocate, but it's like in this anime, I'm like, if they haven't explicitly said it, then I'm just gonna. But
I'm
you know how I
laughing
think the
'cause this is
fight's
so-
gonna end?
How?
I don't think either person is going to win or lose. One person might get the upper hand at one point, but keep in mind, Dare is still there. I think there's going to be enough interruption to where the katana Daemon wielder leaves, like does a tactical retreat. That's how I think it's
I
going to end.
think Asa shows up at some point. I think.
Well,
Maybe.
remember, Asa got left. I think maybe the
Asa
Kagamori
broken right now. She broken.
No. Actually, yeah, Asa's broken right now. She keeps writing. She's too busy writing Yuru. Actually, I figured out. Actually, I'm gonna put it together. I think the Kagamoris are going to come to that spot because they know Yuru's trying to be set up. They have that info. Gabby's with them, and the head. Like if all of them are there against the Katana Daemon wielder, he's not going to fight all those people. So he's going to retreat.
Shorty has that
because
information
they are headed
too.
there. Yeah,
but yeah, if Shorty has that information and she just decided not to tag along, so that information may reach someone.
I'm definitely looking forward to the next episode, though. Next episode going to be crazy. I feel like it's going to probably be like if I was to rate the episode without watching it, I think it's going to be one of those 9 out of 10 episodes. Like I think that's going to be the score for the next week's episode. But
or
real
it
quick
could
before we
completely throw
transition,
you off again.
and it still might give me a 9. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
They're definitely going to throw us off with something.
One thing I do want to talk about before we transition from Daemons. Anybody else found it like anybody else realized or not realize, but they be forgetting that rabbit could talk. And when the rabbit do talk, it be the most. Just like, how can anybody mess with this cutie? And it was like, I forgot you can fucking talk. And when did you have a crush on him?
I just remember you beating up right. Like where?
Right? Yo, I found that
so
shit
random.
so funny. It was so funny, cause she was just quiet the whole time while they were having conversation. She was just on his nigga's shoulder, and then
that's how you know he was locked in when he was fighting right, bro. There wasn't. He was like, we ain't got nothing to talk about, bro. Like it was just pause, bro. No, all business, no talk, bro.
You know how you said Left is probably your favorite, Damon, and I think it is for me, but I think the rabbit is my second favorite for real.
He's up there,
I think
bro.
the rabbit is my second favorite Damon, bro.
You know the crazy thing? We still don't even know who the leak is in the Kagamoris. We don't know.
That's good writing, though. That's good writing because they do a lot of misdirection, right?
Niggas forgot. Niggas forgot all about the leak.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas forgot about the leak. Niggas forgot that
because
somebody
let them niggas in the house. Yeah, somebody let them niggas in that.
Grandma not even there.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
But I mean, we could all assume now it was Azuma.
Yeah, that's the best guess right now, right? That's the best guess.
But
Butterfly
knowing
Moth
this
guy.
writer, it's not.
Yeah,
so random.
But I'm okay with him. I'm okay with his playing detective.
Yeah,
but transitioning now because I think we talked enough about Daemons, right? Like we broke that episode down. So I know y'all recommended me. There was 4 animes. Yeah, I didn't. The only thing I didn't watch was Trapped in the Dating Sim because apparently that's season 2, and I'm like, I'm not gonna binge on something that's already on season 2. But the other 3,
I haven't watched it yet. I was binging, or I was like.
Oh, you haven't watched, but you watched Heavy Night then, right? We could talk about Heavy Night.
Yeah. Heavy Night was my recommendation.
I watched Heavy Night. Yeah, I watched Heavy Night.
Heavy Night, I fuck with because it lured you in instantly with the fucking amazing fighting anime. Like it was just like a choreography of fight scenes, just in the first minute, and I'm like, what's going on here? Like, who are these characters? But they throwing hands, and then the whole story, the whole concept of it, I fucked with the concept, him being royalty, but like his class. You know what I mean? Like the class that he got was like considered like a lower class compared to, but he does because of his other life. Anyway, y'all know the whole story. But
Yeah.
That's why I said it's like
like
EV grinding in Pokemon. I mean, IV grinding in Pokemon.
Yeah, now I get what you, now I get your little comparison now. But I just fuck with like I don't know. Like the animation is like
the animation's beautiful, and it's like not you can't really point to it's like animation of this anime or that anime.
Yeah,
it's its own thing, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely real good. And then like I like how where the story's about to go with this next episode with the thing evolving into like some super big head, no homo. But like yeah, bro. I said no homo. I said no homo.
No, I didn't
said
even
no
say
homo.
anything.
I said no homo.
I didn't say nothing. But can I tell y'all why?
There was no way.
Can I tell y'all why I like this anime real quick? It was just when his dad bitch slapped him. I was like, I gotta keep watching this.
He did smack the shit out of him.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, but this is a struggle class, Dad. I'm like, you got me,
bro. And it kind of gives you, and then you already starting to hate. Like even though I never finished this anime because it got boring, but it gives me the same vibes. The chick that took over as like the family head, remember Shield Hero? She kind of reminds me of that chick, the one that was like, the one that everybody hates because she set him up, and she was like, yeah, like they kind of give me the same vibe as characters.
You know what this anime kind of reminds me of, and I got this vibe today.
You better not say put together your hero.
No, it's like a Shield Hero mixed with Shangri-La Adventure, bro. Mixed with like sprinkled with isekai, but not too much isekai. Just enough isekai to where he has more information than other people.
I like the comparison to Shangri-La Frontier, but I will say Shield Hero mixed with any type of trapped in the game anime, to be honest, because a lot of the trapped in the game animes that they kind of have like the same, not they're all different in their own way, but they kind of have like a little base story to it, like, you know, the grinding of your power level, you know what I mean? Because like Sword Art Online, they kind of have some Sword Art Online feels, like pick your class type stuff, you know what I mean? What's the other one that there's a whole bunch right now, but I can't think off the top of my head. But yeah. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I want to get to where, like, I almost want to fast forward to him meeting his dad again, and his dad seeing like, yo,
his dad's still. I hope his dad will still give a fuck.
Nah, he gonna make him respect it. He's gonna make him. He's gonna
realize he fucked up. He's gonna realize he fucked up.
I think the bigger goal, just personal opinion, I think he more so wants to shit on like the Branch family member than his dad, like the shorty that took his spot.
I don't get any animosity from him at all, to be honest. Like
to her,
I don't.
Oh no,
I don't think he has any animosity. Really. Like at least I haven't seen it. I think he just wants to prove that I don't think he has animosity towards the family. I think he just wants to prove that the Heavy Knight class is actually really lit, and that's his only goal. And you know, he made a good point. Like he said, like I can't level up if I'm in a party. So I know, like based off of like the screen, you can tell he's gonna join a party. Like he's gonna have like 2 people with him or something like that. But for the most part, like he's gonna want to travel solo so he can, you know, he can get all the XP for himself.
It's dope. You know why I think the story was so dope to me? Even though here's how I think you do like some recycled concepts really well, because I'm really locked into this anime in particular. It's my most like I was pleasantly surprised when I like watched it, because we've seen these things. Yeah, like we've seen these things before, right? Like you know, the Shield Hero kind of like, oh, you're weak, I don't want you, kind of being shunned, don't use a family name, blah blah blah. But we know he's strong, we know he will be strong, but we just have to watch like how are you going to get there. And I'm very curious, and like what are the abilities why is everybody like, you know what I mean? Just
that's well put. And And this is kind of, I do need to go back and watch episode 1 because episode 1 was a little confusing to me, and like the beginning of it, into where I'm still kind of confused as to, like, I get it. It's Isekai. I know he's Isekai. It's Isekai, and he has like these memories. Is he trapped in the game that he played before, or is this game just very similar? Is the world he's in is very similar to?
I mean, the world just mirrors the game that he played. Before.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like he's in a new world. He's not trapped in anything. He just imagine that. I feel like the isekai elements they're only using, which is what I appreciate, to give him the knowledge of kind of how the world works a little more than other people. But they don't even really explain the isekai, like how did he die? He's like, this is a new body or whatever. Like, nah, forget all that. Don't even worry about it.
Honestly, though, this is why Trapped in a Dating Sim was so good, because it has a lot of that element in it, like prior knowledge of the game, but you're in the world, so you kind of he wants to be like a mob character, but he knows shit about the game, so he acts, he moves in different ways, so he could, just
progress. Pretty much cheating the system. It's kind of like, again, this is where I say, like, it's a comparison to Sword Art Online, right? Like, everybody forgot that Kirito was a beta tester. So for the first beginning of the game, he knew how to level up. He knew where all the items were, and that's why he wanted to do things solo. You know what I mean? So he's kind of gaming the system,
Yeah. Which other ones did you watch, though, out of the recommendations?
Well, let's breeze past a couple. Let's go ahead and get a couple out the way. Black Torch still trash. Black Torch is like the epitome of low mid.
Bro. So I saw
what's better, that or post. Jack of all trades? Jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades, bro.
Especially because I already admitted that. Remember, we would have had to sell that shit to Panda. You know what I mean? We actually enjoyed Jack of all trades, but I saw a funny ass post on Facebook today, and it was like, I kind of laughed because, we already, all three of us, we collectively we're collectively kind of like not feeling Black Torch right now, right? Yeah. But even I still had to laugh at this post because it was just like, someone said, I'm paraphrasing, it was like, I was enjoying Black Torch after the first 2 episodes, but now it's fallen off. And I'm like, bro, it's only on episode 3. It's only
like now it's falling off.
Yeah,
bro.
When was it on?
Off.
Yeah, like you enjoyed the first 2 episodes, but the 3rd episode you gotta fall off now. Like,
was it on ever?
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I almost went on there to defend this shit. Like, bro, it's only 3 episodes. Give it a chance. Like, but I was like, no, I don't want niggas to know that I like.
No, I can't,
bro. But
I can't.
Bro, this episode, like, I'm not gonna lie. I know I said I'm gonna keep watching it for the podcast, but
we stopped.
I don't know if I can.
So you can stop too.
Yeah, I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could watch it, bro. I don't know.
I'll be the sacrificial lamb, bro. I'll
let me
just
know
give
when
a
to
quick
check in.
update and be like,
let me know when I need to
trash.
check back in. Cause I just think it's so corny. Like, they hype up these scenes, right? Like, even this last episode, right? He sets her. He gets set free from the handcuffs or whatever it was, and then, like, again with this corny ass like shadow punch that they do. Like, that's not hype. That's not hype to me.
Bro, you know what moment they tried to make hype, but that shit was the corniest shit ever to me. When they sliced the nigga, but we saw no unnecessary slashes to that dude, bro. Yeah, I was like, yo,
he's so tough. His skin is so tough. And I'm like,
no. I'm talking about when she killed him. Like, they did
the skinny nigga. The skinny nigga. Yeah. But then it showed there was no animation whatsoever. It was just little slash lines, and then he just disappears. And I'm like, this is so trash to me, bro. Like, this is corny as fuck. And then, like, the whole the corny, like, little team dynamic trope that they're doing right now. Like, one nigga's a playboy, and then of course he just happens to hate the male MC. And it's like, I'm done. Like, the story is very recycled. and even the parts that aren't recycled, it just doesn't lure me in whatsoever. I just don't see the hype right now. I don't see the hype.
If I was a teenager, maybe. Like, and didn't require much from anime.
What'd you say, Nigwu?
No, I said this anime is just a miss. I think it could have been amazing.
So here's my thing. I think it might have potential. Like, and what I mean by potential is I think the story is going to be trash no matter what. But I do think as the MC like hones his powers, I think we're going to get better fighting animation, if that makes sense. Because like right now, I don't see anything cool about his body turning into a shadow and he just shadow punches people. Like, that's going to get old real fast.
He does just shadow punch people, bro. Like,
yeah. Like, that's
really all it is, bro. Get me off these cuffs.
Right? And then even that was so corny. So hear me out. So that, I don't know if that pissed you off, but they sat there and said, like, this is specially made for. Yeah, all she did was slice it with a knife. Like, so it's not even like some special material.
Where's the key?
Like, no key? Like, no key? She just sliced it. So you're trying to tell me that your strong ass, you were already strong before this. You were already strong. You were fighting niggas before this. You couldn't just break it with your regular powers. Forget that you were a Mononoke. Just break it with your
smash him up against something, bro. Like, this bitch just broke him.
She literally
low key. That shit low key pissed me off for real, bro. When she broke,
I'm just glad that I wasn't the only one who noticed that. I'm glad I wasn't the only one who noticed that because I 100%. I wholeheartedly thought she was gonna like take a key and just be like, all right, fuck it. She sliced it with a knife, bro.
Yeah, the anime's ass. Bro.
All right, what else? What else down in your little rundown list?
Yeah, we wasted way too much time. There is one that I want to talk to. There's another one that I recommended that it's not like great, but I'm generally enjoying it because remember the anime, I don't know if you watched it, Panda, but I know me and Niggu watched it. The one where the dude levels up, he's an ogre, and he levels up real fast and he's piping all the chicks in his town. So
yeah,
I remember y'all.
It's called like Reborn or something.
But I never got around.
Yeah, Monster Reborn. Yeah, Reborn Monster.
Like
yeah, exactly. So
I know what
the anime that this reminds me of is the one that y'all recommended. The one is called the Lord that doesn't have any subjects or whatever. What's the name?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it's called? That's literally what this anime reminds me of. Like the nigga's just strong. Why? Like think about it, bro. The plot is just moving.
Enough.
Yeah, I was about to say, bro. How does it remind? Now I'm like,
what you mean?
Let me lock in.
Yeah, he's not piping nothing, but the story itself, like, y'all focusing on pussy. You see, that's y'all problem. Y'all focusing on pussy.
Nigga, that's what you sold it to us as.
No,
like, what you mean?
I couldn't remember the name of the anime, so I was bringing up parts that I knew you guys would remember. But the similarities,
you're like, remember the anime where he was just smashing everything? Yeah, this reminds me of that. But don't think about smashing, you pervert.
No, but he really was piping He really was piping everything in that anime.
He really was, and getting everybody pregnant. But the similarity, back to the point. Focus on the point, all right?
No, he a goat for that. He
Nigga,
really.
Please explain.
This is exact. That's the only reason I kept watching the anime, to be honest. But anyway, the similarities. Back to the whole point is just like how. Remember how fast that anime was moving? How the motherfucker, there was never any conflict for him. He just leveled up and just got stronger, and then his whole clan just built over time. This is the same way I think with this. Like the motherfucker was a strong ass like knight. Then he gets to this new town. He meets this chick. He shows how manly he is, and now everybody on his dick. You know what I mean? Everybody's on this nigga's dick, and he just continues to get stronger. And like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no real plot to this.
I don't see him getting stronger though. I don't see him getting stronger though. Like,
well, he's already strong. Well, that's my thing. Like, he's not leveling up, but like his because of how strong he is, the people around him is his what is he in charge of? Like the Lord with the whatever. His town right now is just growing because of how strong he is. And then like, but at the end of the day, there really is no plot. It's just something happens. His fiance senses somebody. Oh, somebody's coming. All right, let's go meet who these people are. Oh, this is why you're here. Okay, and then he handles that problem. Oh, I sent somebody else coming. Let's handle that problem.
I somewhat disagree with you because there's some nuance to this because he never received his payment from the kingdom. The kingdom is in turmoil right now. Like there's like feuds between like succession feuds and shit like that. The old lady, like, so his homie just joined him because he left the army because he don't want to deal with that shit. And they see that they were treating him bad. So I think there's a reason why, like they just sent them out there with no food, no anything like that. I think there's a little more to the story that we didn't reach yet.
And I'm not disagreeing with you. So like, all right, maybe I was a little bit too harsh with like trying to compare with that. My only thing is it's like I feel like every episode so far, I mean, there's only 3-4 episodes. There's only like 3-4 episodes, but like I still felt like the episodes moved super fast. You know what I mean? And it's almost like I don't think there's ever going to be a point in this anime where the MC is gonna struggle. Like I just don't see it. Like, and no matter what the plot is, no matter if there is turmoil at his old kingdom, no matter what, I think he's just gonna come. He's gonna handle the motherfucker and be like, "Yo, this motherfucker is a problem." You know what I mean? Like that's it. But I'm not saying I don't enjoy it.
The village. I think he would struggle because I
don't think
said,
so.
I think it was one line where he was like, "If I had to fight all of them, I would have been in trouble or some shit like that." Like when the first group came.
Like but even though he said that, and
all those people,
But even though he said that, like the way this story is going, this is why I think he's going to build up his town by the time he really has to fight a big group. And that's where I'm saying, like, the way this plot is going, he's going to have a squad behind him. Like, that's just where I see this is going. He's going to have some OP squad, and it's like, yo, niggas ain't really fucking with them anymore. You know what I mean? Kind of like the ogre one. Kind of like that ogre anime.
How do you feel about it? I gotta rewatch
quiet,
that,
Panda. Did you watch it?
Oh no, I didn't watch it. I told you when I was.
I thought you watched it.
No, it's all good. I mean, we're only. I'm not really tripping because we're only a few episodes into any new anime anyway. But so I was just trying to catch up on Jobless, really.
So
you read my mind, Panda. I wanted to get into that. I know you're only 12 episodes in, but how are you feeling about? So
you're episodes in. So that means you're past the point where he fought. Where he fought.
Before you say it, I'll tell you where I'm at. Before you do some random.
I already know where you're at. If you're at episode 12,
if you're episode 12, the calamity happened already.
Yeah. The calamity happened.
He fought Orsted already.
And yo, I never seen somebody turn from Bay to not Bay so quick than Ghislaine, bro. I think that's her name.
Oh, the beast warrior. Yeah.
And let me tell you, I'm gonna start with this because I just got to get it out the way.
Is mad hard.
Yes.
I know exactly what part you're talking about, bro. Because
I was like,
not bait to me too.
I was like, oh yeah, oh.
That still had one of the best scenes in the entire anime so far.
Oh, when she came out of nowhere, when she was in the alley and she came out of nowhere on that roof, bro. That was the episode. That was the episode where I actually became a fan of. Like, I was already into it, but that was the episode I was like, nah, I'm locked in on this. I'm locked in. I saw the type of animation they were going to give us at that point. Like, she came through, like the way the screen changed colors, and I was just like, nah, this is going to be lit.
Yeah.
But my bad. This is about Panda. How you feel about it?
But the butt thing really threw me off. I'm like, dang. Well,
because you got to think you're little muscular women. You know, you got to think. But there's limits. But there's limits to it.
Can you tell us how you feel about the pop in the early episodes? Like, what are your thoughts on his father?
Oh, he's the GOAT, bro. His father is low key like, how in the same house, bro, and just be like, sorry, I'm so sorry. Like, what,
bro? And then had
how
the nerve to
that. How you flip that situation to be that's crazy.
bro.
It's because
I'm
the
sure
wife was so
has
understanding.
has the internet spoiled anything for you for Jobless? Like,
The
do you
only
know?
thing the internet spoils is that they keep saying they keep throwing out the you know like pedo type stuff,
That's
like you
it.
know what I mean. That
That's the only thing you know. That's the only thing you know right now. Then
I know there's a time skip, but that's
okay,
I
so
don't
never
know
mind. I won't
information
make
wise.
it.
I don't know,
Okay,
but
then I won't make the comment I'm going to make. Then never mind. Then I won't make any comment.
His
okay.
Then
But
dad
I will
is the
say
goat,
yeah.
this:
though. His dad was
here's
Wilt
huh?
Chamberlain. His dad was Wilt Chamberlain.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It was
Well,
here's what I'll say about that anime, and the only thing I do enjoy it, which is why I made it to episode 12, and I'm
Bitch, you
still
better
enjoying
enjoy
it.
it.
The only thing that bothers me is the writer, to me, has sketchy writing sometimes, which I
Explain.
don't. Okay, and not writing in the story, but he'll be doing things that I'm like little comments and stuff. I'm just kind of like,
What you think, he a
you're
weirdo or
you
something?
seem like a pervert, but not a regular pervert, like a weird pervert. Do you know what I'm saying?
in what scenes? I'm curious because like I kind
So,
of remember.
well, I'll say it as an overall sense. What bothers it does kind of bother me that he's a 30 something 40-year-old dude in like a child's body, and he's talking about, oh, I could build you to be a nice wife for me in the future, and he's talking about like, I don't know, man, it's just like you are talking about like a kid, like an
Yeah.
actual
So
kid,
so
and then
here's
you're
my
trying to
thing.
take like panties off, like
You got
you
to think
like
about. So this is
So.
how I thought about it. He was a
Mm-hmm.
weirdo in his real life. He was a recluse, and
yeah
to me, I believe I'm. Listen, I could be 1,000% wrong.
yeah.
That's just how I think recluses think. Like those type of niggas that are trapped in the house all day. That's how I think they talk. It's not normal. I think that was kind of intentional.
So
Like the
here's where I
weirdness.
even take it. Here's where I take it even further, for real, for real. And it's like you got to think. Like I see where you're coming from, Panda, but you got to think. Yes, he has the mind of a 40-year-old, right? Do you want
No,
him to
the
be
mind of a 40-year-old, yeah.
Yeah, do you want him to be reincarnated as a kid and still go after women in their third? Like, wouldn't that be more weird for him to? Who's gonna fuck with him? You know what I mean? Like, he still has to adapt to the environment that he's in. It's not his fault. He still has his memories. You know what I mean? So I took it as this is a recluse, right? He's a recluse in his old world. He never experienced life. He's been a virgin, never had anything. This is his chance at starting over.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? This is truly his chance at starting over, and that's really just there's nothing deeper for that for me. It's just like he can now live like. Remember, he was afraid to even leave in his new world. It wasn't until Roxy was like, "Bro, come on, like just get on the horse and come with me." You know what I mean?
I get it, and like I'm willing. Here's the only issue I have, because I'm cool with adapting to the world and all that, and like
Mm-hmm.
I even screenshotted from one of the early episodes saying, in this world when you're 15 you are an adult. So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. In this world you're 15, you're an adult. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody's like 8 or whatever, or like, it's just some things to me is like, I wish they would have played on more of him not just 100% being a grown ass man in a child's body, and have more of the dynamic of him like having going through. They don't really allude to him growing through the phases of being, of also like struggling with being a child as well, which makes some scenes like a little bit weird for me. Like
So
when he was, go ahead. I'll give you an
no,
example.
finish. Yeah, finish.
like when he's training the red-haired chick,
Eris.
and like Eris, and he's like, you know, taking her like, I just certain
To me,
things
I thought it was
kind of
weird
cringy
because
to
they're
me a
like
little bit.
cousins. That's why I thought it was weird, because they're cousins.
Yeah, so that's where I think I've gotten to the point, and I'm not saying I'm not condoning it or anything like that. I've gotten to the point where I've watched so much anime that I have to turn off my American head, my American mind, and what's acceptable to what Japanese culture finds acceptable. You know what I mean? And to be honest, I'm not saying Japanese are pedophiles or anything like that, but they do a lot of like the stepbrother, stepsister, the aunt and uncle, you know what I mean? Like the family, like incest kind of things. And then the Japanese culture is very perverted. Like there's a lot of anime where some, forget isekai, there's a lot of anime where a 30, for instance, the one we were just talking about, the lord that's in a whole nother, the lord who has no subjects, he says he's a 35-year-old man, and the chick that he's engaged to is not even 16. You know what I mean? Like, that's just what they do in anime. You know what I mean? And like, I have to separate myself from that and just focus on what the story is actually about. Like, and that's where I'm at. Like, I kind of turn my brain off to the sexualized parts, because that's not what
I get it, and I can to an extent, and it's like, I get it, right? I 100% get it. But to me, it's a little bit different when it's like this woman presents as like fully, you know, anime will be like, this woman look like she's 29 years old. Oh, how old are you? 16. That's a different thing. That it's like, all right, man, whatever. This is anime, whatever, cool. Then somebody who looks like a child, is a child. You know, it's like,
so the part,
it's just,
I think you're talking about the Sophie part, and I don't. So that part, I felt it was really hard for me to watch that part, the Sophie part, where like they're about to bathe together, and like they both get naked, and that part was really hard for me to watch. But then at the same time, at that time, he thought Sophie was a dude.
No, pause, like that dude, not no weird.
No,
shit,
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. But at that time, like he thought Sophie was a dude the whole time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it wasn't until he realized he was a woman, like he started having feelings for Sophie. I think they still did a good job of him having like this, you know, like you said, like at the point that you're at, they didn't really do a good job. And I'm paraphrasing what you said. Like they haven't done a good job of him, like kind of coping with the dilemma of him being like this grown man in a kid's body, where I think they did, but just not in the way that maybe you appreciated it. And the way I kind of deciphered it is just like he like Nigel said, he was a recluse his whole life. And again, I accepted what they're doing because he's just like, you know what? I'm reincarnated. Yeah, I still have all my old memories, but I am still a 8-year-old boy. Like I'm still a 10-year-old boy, and I'm gonna live my life as a 10-year-old boy. And they had that little part where like he couldn't even leave the fence. You know what I mean? He couldn't even leave the fence. And he finally
does grow up.
Had that.
I'll say that.
And like you're gonna start seeing.
I know that.
Yeah. And then you're gonna start seeing, bro, like without spoiling it, you're going to forget. And you're gonna forget that there's gonna be parts to it where you're like, oh yeah, he is a 40-year-old dude. But you're gonna forget that as the story goes on.
And like I said, I'm not like held up on that. Like I said, I spent the majority of my free time trying to like play catch up on the anime. It's a good anime. I'm enjoying it thus far, and I'm curious. It does enough to where, and let's go ahead and steer away from that, because I want to get to why I enjoy it so much. Is because like it gives like I'm about to be overpowered vibes, but then he hits a roadblock. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not just he doesn't like it kind of presented as, oh, I'm just going to keep ramping up, but he plateaus at a certain point, and it's like, oh shit, well, how's he going to get stronger now? Oh no, he has to do like a whole side quest to earn money to go to this school. Oh wait, boom, calamity happens. Now you're in a whole fucking other place, and there's this fucking crazy motherfucker who's just like, yo, who'll just kill people, like who loves kids but will fuck somebody up.
Everybody's afraid of him. You know what I mean? And you gotta try to be
dead in, bro.
He's talking about Ruijay or whatever his name is.
Green dead end, bro. Because if you meet this
dead end. That's his nickname. Dead end. Yeah. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I can't wait for you to get caught up.
Did you get to the Orsted fight yet? Right? You got to the Orsted fight, right?
No, he hasn't gotten to Orsted yet. He don't know Orsted yet. He's only on episode 12.
When episode did that happen?
See, this nigga Ron about to do some spoiling shit, bro.
It's coming up.
Caught no spoilers, but this nigga Ron
is coming up.
Okay,
it's coming up.
You're close.
Yeah, it's close.
Ron about to be like, Ron thinking in his head. Ron has an internal dilemma going on right now. Like Ron should man, should I spoil this shit for this nigga, man? Man, fuck this ball,
man. I kind of want to go back.
I'm about to. Should I low-key spoil this shit?
I kind of want to go
he
back to the
does seem to be enjoying it, man. Maybe I'll fuck it up for him.
See, I don't think I ever had this conversation. With Cass. The maid, she was just so ready that it blew my mind when I first watched it. She was like, just hearing it every night, I was just curious.
Yo, that dude like, was bro.
I needed to see for myself. So she just left the door open one day while she was bathing.
Like Panda said. Like Panda said.
Oh, didn't see you there.
Panda said he's the GOAT. The dad is the GOAT, bro. Like that man had the effect on because whatchamacallit? Have you met the elf chick yet? Not Sophie. The adult elf yet? No? Okay, never mind then. Never mind. But yeah, man.
They were even like, yo, Ghislaine, bro. I think that's her name.
He even took down Ghislaine.
He was like he's never beat me in a sword fight.
But that man been blowing my back out. He can other things.
He could get through them hard cheeks, bro. Yo. What's the nigga name? Right. Paul, bro? I never
Paul Gray Rat, bro.
To
Paul
put in so much work, bro.
Hey, Paul is he's the man, bro. He's the man.
Bro, Paul is an average ass name, but he is everything but average in that anime, bro. He is taking him down.
And what's crazy is every woman that he meets hates him, but he still got it. Every woman but his wife hates that nigga, bro.
They hate him, but guess what'll happen behind the scenes?
Oh man! Shout out to Paul, yo. Shout out to Paul,
bro.
Hey, cheers.
Cheers to Paul, bro.
Oh man. Oh, so there is something going off of Jobless. So, you know, we all know about One Piece right now. Like, they're doing the 26 episodes a year, right? Mm-hmm. Are y'all happy about that? Or you're like, nah. And I know y'all read the manga. I don't read the manga. So I know, like, no matter what, you guys are going to be ahead. And I know, but, like, as anime One Piece fans, do you think 26 episodes a year is good or bad for it?
For me personally, I don't personally care because it doesn't affect me, but I think they should have probably done what's 26 times 3? We'll make it easy. We'll do 26 and a half. They should do 26 and a half a year, like every 2 years. Do 3 sets of 26 episodes. I think that would have been better. 26 episodes a year is just like, damn, bro. But they're realistically trying to drag this shit out.
So at first, it It depends on what they do with this, right? Because it can go in so many different directions. But if they're doing it for the reason I think they're going to be doing it, I'm okay with this. Meaning,
you said One Piece is 26 episodes a year.
Yeah, they've agreed to just doing 26. They're going to drop 26 episodes a year. So pretty much half a year, we're getting a half of as for what it's 52 weeks in the year. So for half the year, we're getting one episode.
Is this for the remake or the new stuff?
No, what's ongoing One Piece.
Like no, that's cool then. That's cool.
That's so smart. That means there's not going to be any more fillers, and I think they need to create some. I think they need to create some distance between the source material and the anime right now.
Yeah,
it's pretty close.
It's too close.
Yeah, yeah. And I think that's why I originally I was like 26 episodes a year. Man, this shit ain't never gonna end. But I'm actually okay with it because now we might get even better animation, right? Because now we're giving them time to actually.
Bro. They done broke the damn budget on animation, bro.
Like, yeah, but
what else is there?
Know. But here's my thing. Think about it. If this is how you feel when we were getting, because One Piece was that was the week to week. It was an every week anime, right? Minus, it takes some hiatuses every now and then. But it was one of the animes where we got week to week. And look what we're saying about the animation, right? It was top tier. So now I'm looking at it now. You're giving us 26. You're giving them time to actually really get into the details of stuff. You're giving the manga some time to get ahead. You know what I mean? And you're taking away there's less filler episodes. And maybe even now, we can actually get to the fucking point. No more out of a 23-minute episode, 17 minutes of it is a flashback. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need the flashback. I literally just, you know what I mean? So, like, I think 26 episodes a year is actually going to be more beneficial for the fan of anime. Like, it's going to take, if they do it right. If they still do 26 episodes a year and they still do this flashback bullshit and they spend, I'm going to be pissed. But if they do it right and actually, then I think this could be actually a good idea.
So I think it's two things. I think one, it's because I don't know if there's if it's a new crowd or if it's old fans. I don't think they're appreciating the actual storytelling of One Piece. So I think it gives them time to actually. I think it gives time. I think it gives Oda time to actually get people back on appreciating the story that One Piece is. Like, because now, like we said last week, we're in an era, we're in like a microwave era where, like that shit isn't appreciated as much as it was, or it's not valued as much as it was in the past. Like, good storytelling, like they just want things to happen, fast, fast in a hurry.
But do you think that's true for One Piece fans? Because I feel like if you're caught up in One Piece,
I think Oda has gotten a lot of heat about the format of One Piece. And I think people are starting to take the storytelling for granted because we get a new episode every week. We can't really, there's no real time to appreciate what's going on or like the nuance that's happening within the story.
Yeah, I'll take it a step further, and this may be a hot take, but One Piece is the first time in anime where I think it's over animated. Like, they do it's gorgeous animation, but it's too much. Like, there's beauty and simplicity, and One Piece takes it, like, cranks the dial all the way up to like, if you had One Piece feels like if somebody said, "Hey, what's your budget?" Yes. That's what it feels like when you watch a One Piece episode, because the animation budget seems non-existent, bro. But I think
it is because it's One Piece.
And going back to what you said, you appreciate the story less if the animation is. It's like Demon Slayer. You can look past the story, like you care less about the story because like what you're seeing is like gorgeous.
Yeah.
One Piece, you don't want to take away that much from the story because
the story
it's
matters
a good
in One
story.
Piece.
Yeah, it's still a good story, but you got this infinite budget and your animation has gone so crazy that people don't pay as much attention to the story because the animation's so crazy.
So I'm very curious because I'll be completely transparent. I'm behind on One Piece right now. I still haven't. I haven't watched the Elbaf. I'm behind. Like I haven't watched a single part of the Elbaf arc at all.
That's okay.
And I'm hearing that's where the animation, like I heard the Elbaf arc, the animation took even more heights. So like hearing that,
how, bro?
That's what I've heard. I haven't confirmed it. So in my head, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, dang, Elbaf art got better. Like the animation got better. So like, shit. Like what should I be expecting? 3D? You know?
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't. When they say
I gotta wear
better,
glasses for this shit. Like,
so let me ask you a question. If we're just comparing animations, like to me, I think one anime season that had like peak animation is One Punch Man season 1.
mm-hmm.
The animation was goated.
Yep,
I don't think One Piece's animation has hit that level to me. I don't think so. No, I don't.
I'm gonna have to. Before I argue with you, I have to go back and watch season 1 of of One Punch Man. I do agree.
And it's only like season 1 of One Punch Man. They had an all-star cast of talent just for that one season. I don't think like the animation of One Piece is great. I don't think it's reached season 1 of One Punch Man. It's still
One Piece is Toei. Like there, you really can't get. I mean, you can. There's Mappa and the whole, but like Toei's up there when it comes to animation studios, bro. Like
Luffy versus Kaido. You don't think that was? And here, let me ask you this: are you saying it's not at the same level quality wise, or it doesn't fit your taste as much? Because it doesn't. Their animation. I agree that I prefer One Punch Man season 1 animation over like maybe some of the Luffy versus Kaido stuff, but that animation, like objectively, is crazy. Like when they did Gear 5 Luffy, like all the crazy wacky, like I don't think I never once looked at that and been like, oh, they can really up this. It just felt like hey, here's a blank check.
Like that was the peak. Did it feel like did that feel like peak animation to you? Like One Punch Man season 1 felt like that was peak animation to me. When I watch One Piece, because I feel like they can reach another level. Like they can make it better than what it already is.
Like when they introduced Gear 5 Luffy, I hated that shit. I think I remember I went in the group chat and I said like I hated this Looney Tunes shit. Like that shit was corny. Where I thought, and like I never thought that was the peak, because at least where I'm at right now, where I think the peak for One Piece animation was 2 scenes. It was where what's Luffy's grandfather's name?
Garp.
When Garp came on the island, the pirate island, and like went crazy. That was peak animation right there. And then the second one, Zoro versus Lucci. Like that fight was peak animation. Like those.
I feel like Shanks doing Divine Departure on Kid, bro. Like how do you animate it better than that? Mm-hmm. Like for the style they chose.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the thing with One Piece is since it's so long, not every episode is animated. Like it's not peak animation. Like every episode of One Punch Man was peak animation because it was it was a shorter season. So that's what I'm not saying that the animation in One Piece isn't as good as
listen to this though. Now hear me out. Now to kind of counter what you're saying, One Punch Man couldn't even keep that up, because look at season 2 and definitely season 3. You see what I mean?
I didn't even count those. But that's why I just said season 1 of One Punch Man. So I consider that peak animation in an anime, like over an entire season.
Yeah, but that's kind of like when you're kind of compare it to One Punch Man versus One Piece, that's where like I still got to give it to One Piece, because One Piece can consistently give us great animation. It's consistent, right?
They have fights where the animation is on par with One Punch Man, but like the episodes in between, No, I mean the animation is just like good animation. It's not like,
Yeah, but
oh my
but
goodness,
here's
this shit is
and this is just
crazy.
maybe my feeling. This is maybe my opinion of it. But like One Piece, we'll say this. Like I'm not. This is not accurate, right? This is not accurate. But one out of this over 1,100 episodes, right? And I can
Yes.
say post time skip One Piece. 1 out of every 10 episodes probably gives you movie budget animation. That's amazing. That's great. That's great odds to me. You know what I mean?
Interesting. So you think the animation
And again,
of
don't
Piece,
take 1 out of every 10 episodes literal. By the way, I just want to make that clear. Like I'm not making that literal.
So the One Piece
but if
movies,
you want,
the One Piece movies, how would you rate that animation in the movies?
out of a 10,
Yeah. Do you think it's better than like the season long animation? Do you think they're the same?
honestly, I think One Piece movie animation is probably the same as the One Piece movie animation is probably the same as top One Piece season animation. Like there really is no difference.
I'll be honest, I kind of feel the same way. Like I think like it kind of ebbs and flows, but it always stays at good. Like I've never seen
Oh yeah. No.
anybody
Don't say
looking
that.
at what the hell is this episode?
Don't say
you
that.
know what I mean?
Don't say that. There was
But
an entire arc of One
yeah,
Piece that had
but
awful
I would
animation.
say I would say definitely One Piece hits movie quality multiple times in like a season of
Arc.
whatever
In
you
an arc,
would consider
yeah.
a season.
Yeah.
It definitely teeters on like movie. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Yeah, they have
level
multiple
animation.
Yeah, there's multiple points within the season where they have like great animation.
Yeah. Which is like, how can you even sustain? It's amazing to me that can be a sustainable thing that they've done for so long. Like I don't even understand it really.
Which is why I think this 26 episodes a year is, I don't know, man. I think we're gonna get even better animation. Like I generally, maybe it's the hope as a fan.
Probably.
Which, don't get me wrong. I'm not.
That's
hoping
what I was saying.
What,
I think that the animation in One Piece can get better. And One
Okay.
Punch Man season
Oh,
1,
okay.
I don't think that
Okay,
the animation
I'll-
could have gotten better. I think that was peak. Like
Okay.
they put
I see-
everything
I see
I
into
missed your
you're
that
point.
saying.
I
every
missed your
episode.
point. I missed your point.
Yeah, because we were just thinking, we were comparing the top to the top, but you're saying like even at its low points can be raised up higher.
Yes.
Oh, then
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Okay, so we just had this long ass conversation for no reason. Got it.
Yeah, basically.
I guess so.
Man. Nah, but
I
I'm
guess.
yeah, but we'll see how this goes. I mean, I got to catch up because I haven't even started Elbaf arc yet, but I'm hearing good things about it.
Ain't no rush, bro. They're still in Elbaf. Like,
Oh, of course. What
Yeah.
the last
coming
two
to-
arc, the last 3 arcs were over 100 episodes, right?
I'm tired of these.
bro, that's why I got to read the manga, bro. I can't.
Yeah, Cake Island was over 100 episodes. Wano was
I don't
well
even
over
think-
100 episodes.
I don't even think that was the longest like arc. I think the longest arc was
Wano was definitely the longest arc. Wano had to have been the longest arc.
Damn, they were in
Was-
Wano. Nah, they were in the manga. They were in Wano for years, bro. Like actual years.
I
Like
thought
Wano had to have been the longest arc.
Oh,
the
yeah.
longest arc was when they were on the island with the laboratory with
Nah,
Oh,
that's when they met.
Vegapunk?
That's when they met. That's Vegapunk arc. Nah, no. That was
Yeah,
probably
that
one of the
arc
shorter
was-
ones. That had to be
Punk
one of the
Hazard?
shorter ones.
Punk Hazard. Hell no.
No, I thought you were saying that. No, it's definitely Wano, bro. I remember not reading One Piece for like 2 years, bro.
You're probably right.
Coming back
I'm
to
about
it,
to
and
look.
it's
I'm
still
curious.
they're still in Wano, bro. I was like,
The
what?
Punk Hazard arc I thought had over like 350
Nah.
episodes.
Nah, I don't think any arc was over 200. To be honest.
Bro, because on Crunchyroll they have them like grouped. And I'm like, Hold on.
Yeah, so the longest arc in One Piece is the Wano country, spanning 149 manga chapters and 191 episodes. So like I said, I don't think any would, like I said, none of them were over 200. And like
Yeah,
I remember Cake
200's
Island,
like, bro, just leave, bro. Just
yeah,
like you still there?
Cake Island wasn't even that long. It was drawn out. Like there was like 15 to 20 episodes of Big Mama just chasing Luffy for the cake, and then the whole fight with him and Luffy and and what's his name, Kazuka.
He should have lost.
What was his name?
He should have lost.
We all know One Piece got plot armor too.
No,
Yeah,
but
we all know
that nigga is too strong. Like
there's a lot of characters.
I don't see how
There's a lot of characters.
A fight.
There's a
That
lot of
nigga's too
characters in
strong.
One Piece where they were introduced too early. There are a lot of characters in One Piece that were introduced too early, and if they introduce them where we're at now, would be honestly broken.
I mean,
Like
Anel,
we already talked about the one
fuck his
nigga from
name is.
Skypiea. We already talked about the one nigga
Yeah,
from Skypiea. Yeah, Anel should have. If we introduced him when like hockey, like Conqueror's hockey and all that was a thing, I don't see how Anel loses to many people. You know what I mean?
well,
Kazuya
Luffy's
or
his
Kazuka.
natural enemy, but I see what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like Kazuya, whatever, Big Mama's general, like right hand, like I don't see how he loses if we knew all the stuff we know about One Piece now. You know, like there's so many characters. Like even what's his name? Who he makes a comeback. Like now he's part of like he works with what's his name? Crocodile. You know what I mean? Like look at him. We saw Crocodile
Buggy?
early.
Yeah, he's goated, bro. Buggy's
Buggy goated. Buggy, I aspire to be Buggy, bro. To get
Yo.
all the fame and all the glory, and you ain't do a damn thing, bro. Everything happens to you by accident, and he gets all the glory, bro.
Bro,
Buggy
Buggy's
is an
resume
emperor,
is
bro.
insane, bro.
I
Yo,
think
how
actually,
you become an emperor, bro?
Yo,
I actually do
this
think
nigga
that
was
they
on Goldie
downplay
Rogers'
his
crew,
power.
bro.
I think they do downplay his power, though.
Yeah.
I think they downplay
So
his
I
power.
think Buggy's little
Yeah,
cut
because he's a joke
fruit.
character.
Yeah, he's definitely a parody character, but like
his fruit can be so strong. Like,
yeah.
I'm just thinking of
But
like,
again, I think Oda, and this is me reading Oda's mind, I think he already committed to him just being a funny character to where now we can't take him seriously, and making him a serious character brings no value to the story at this point now. Like,
Well, he did. They did make a play for it when he said he did say he wanted to be king of the pirates, bro.
I mean, at
As
the way his
Mihawk
luck
the
is going,
Crocodile was whooping his ass.
wouldn't it be crazy? Yeah. But like, wouldn't it be crazy if like at the very end, it is
No,
that
it
nigga
wouldn't.
Buggy his final obstacle, bro? Like,
I think
Oda's like,
Buggy's
nah,
gonna be king of the pirates, bro.
nah, you know it gotta be Luffy. You know
No,
it's
I
gonna be
think
Luffy.
legit. I think it might be Buggy, bro. I think by some happenstance chance, bro. That how funny would that be if Buggy ends up king of the pirates, bro?
Bro, Oda would piss every fan off
Would he?
ever. I think he would, like, bro, you made us go through, because we can
Low
safely
key.
say 2,000. We can safely say 2,000 episodes
I take
by the time this shit is done.
I
Huh?
think Luffy is already king of the pirates right now because of the alliance. He is head of mad pirates right now, mad fleets.
Well, are you caught up on the manga, nigga?
No, I stopped.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you, he definitely ain't king of the pirates. I'll say that.
It's still my nigga
Definitely
Shanks,
king of
right?
the pirates. That's all I'm saying.
It's still my nigga
Catch up
Shanks,
with the
right?
manga, bro.
It's still my nigga Shanks, right?
I'm not talking about in terms of power. I'm talking about the people that he commands under him.
Catch up on the manga,
It's my nigga Shanks,
and by
yo.
next
My
week
nigga
get
Shanks.
back to me.
Is Shanks and Luffy
I
like
won't.
enemies yet?
Huh?
Are they enemies yet?
Who?
Shanks and Luffy.
Oh, Shanks ain't who you got to worry about, brother. Shanks ain't who you got to worry about. I don't know how far back you are on the manga. I'm a little bit disappointed.
I'm about to start reading the manga now.
He was fighting. What's that nigga name? Like this big giant nigga.
Loki.
Yes.
Shanks
ain't who you got to worry about, brother.
Matter
of fact, Cash, bro, I might need you to just.
I'm gonna read the manga now. I'm curious.
You just gotta read the manga, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna read the manga now.
Honestly, bro, that man ain't king of nothing right now.
I already saw TikTok spoilers of who the final, who's supposed to be the final villain in One Piece.
Oh, they've already said that a long time ago.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I saw that.
It's been Emu. Emu runs the world government. That's not like
yeah.
That's not like a spoiler, you know.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Emu's been since early on.
Because I've heard the name, I already knew that. But listen, fellas, I'm definitely gonna read the manga now. I think that's a good place to end this today. Because yeah, you got me. You sold me on because Shanks is my nigga, and I'm kind of hurt that he ain't that nigga anymore. So now I gotta find out why.
Bro,
yeah, I need you to. Matter of fact, that'll be your project, minus the anime you haven't watched, even though you on break that you said you was gonna watch. But
what you mean? You gave me 4 recommendations and I watched them.
Gurren Lagann.
Wait, which other ones did you like?
Those were your projects.
Yeah, but Gurren, bro, why his arm so little and his head that just bothered me.
Yo, honestly, fuck his recommendations. Just watch Ashi, bro. Just watch Ashi.
Yeah, that shit got me mad. I am gonna watch Ashi. All right, I'm gonna watch.
Off the
World
World
Cup
Cup final, you gotta watch Ashi, bro.
I'm gonna go back. No, I'm gonna watch Gurren Lagann, and I'm gonna go back between both of them, Ashi and Gurren Lagann. All right.
You were talking about Messi today,
bro.
You were talking about Messi today,
and Cyberpunk.
This nigga is gonna remind you of Messi. I'm telling you.
All right. No, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch all three. And I did watch Cyberpunk a little bit when you told me about it 2 years ago. I'm on episode 3 of Cyberpunk, but I gotta rewatch it because I don't remember what the fuck happened.
But they got a season 2 coming out, so you do need to check it out though.
All right.
Even though
I am.
I did want to argue about Shikamaru too, but we can wait until next week.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next week for sure.
I can't hear
you. Are you on mute, bro? You on mute, bro?
Oh shit, my bad. I said we can hear that trash take another time.
Trash take. You're the only one with trash takes, brother.
We're gonna say that for next week for sure.
All right.
But all right, fellas. Until next week.